Who am I? And what is my story? I'm Elise Lorenfant, and this is how I become a millionaire. In 2021, I quit my six-figure career in Hollywood with no real plans on what to do next. Above all else, I knew I was broken, like for real. So I decided to spend all my time and energy into my healing journey. For this, I needed isolation, I needed solitude. So I moved out of my Los Angeles apartment, packed up all my belongings, and drove across the country to Atlanta, Georgia, to live in a forest. That was 7 months ago. Like I said, if you like and subscribe, I'm going to show you every dollar I make and how I make it. And on the beginning, we got my my assets, my liabilities, and my income. Right now, my liabilities are totaling around $850 with car payments, rent. I mean, not rent, but definitely not rent. But car insurance. And so right now, I'm making about $500 a week, which totals out to $2,000 a month. And I'm excited. You feel me? I was gonna cover my bills, help me pay off my credit cards, and get the credit exactly where it needs to be to run the Airbnb place. So yeah, if you see the number change, that's why. Now, I'm working on the brand. I'm gonna let you know what numbers that makes. When it makes numbers, it'll probably make numbers, midsummer. That's what I'm hoping for. All right, thanks. Go ahead and like and subscribe, and I'll let you know every dollar I make and how I make it. Let's go. Let's do this. It's time to become a millionaire. Here's the fruits of my labor. I've healed my connections to past trauma, undoing most of my triggers, healed my relationship with food, money, and family. I started the process of unbecoming a narcissist, which is a big deal for me. I've also found space in my heart to forgive myself for the disservice I've done to my entire life and to the people I love and others. I've committed to the daily practice of connecting to and being guided by my spirit. The practice is focused on three main processes: meditation, reflection, and affirmation. Or meditation to look within my being and align myself with God and my purpose. Reflection to look outward into the world and accept reality for what it is. Affirmation to help me reach my full potential. Now let's talk about that. So right now, I decided to take on DoorDash because in the last year, I gave myself 3 permissions to get through this. The first permission was to not worry about money to the end of the year. The second was to be happy because I knew it was going to be difficult. And the third permission was, what was the third permission? Oh yeah, the biggest one, to focus on one thing at a time. And I focused on my healing journey. And now the end of the year has come, so I'm worried about money. And my solution is to drive with DoorDash. Right now, I'm making $500 each week. I think I can bring those numbers up, but ultimately, I want to focus on my brand, the Black Permission Slip. It's all about giving. It's all about training our subconscious through personal permissions, beliefs, and affirmations. And I'm excited for that. It goes something like, I give myself permission to be great. I have permission to be great. The permission I have to be great brings me joy and empowerment. Kind of repeat that over and over, or write it over and over, to then train my subconscious to be great. Because now my subconscious knows, okay, I have permission to be great. I can do what it takes to be great. You know what I mean? And it's beautiful. So I'm hella excited for that. I'm going to drop the Black Permission Slip podcast soon, along with the Black Permission Slip social pages. And here we go, man. I'm super excited. I'm gonna be my first interviewee. I'm also gonna be the interviewer. Then we're gonna reach out to different guests, and we're gonna get them on the platform, the Black Permission Slip podcast. Man, let's go. Oh man, hella excited. So go ahead, like and subscribe, and we'll do this. I'll show you guys my journey on the podcast. I'll talk more about my story in depth, show you where I stayed, where I'm living, and how the permissions I gave myself helped me get through it all, and also achieve what I needed to achieve. Let's go.